Hi, this is Scott Howard of Skloho.net and Skloho's Collective Wisdom, and we're continuing our conversation with Jim Calhoun, the Chief Executive Officer of Popular Media. It's an exercise my wife and I do. Sometimes I'll ask her after we've sat through a commercial break on television, and I'll ask her, okay, name the restaurant that we just saw. And if she can't name it, then we realize that that particular restaurant failed in their advertising. And the same thing has to happen when you're putting together the types of ads that you're talking about here, where the things have to be appropriate. And otherwise, they're doing this great campaign that are getting people talking, but they're not talking about the brand, and there will be no return on their investment.
That's right, yeah. No, and one of the things that we've spent a lot of time doing, and going back to really our founding, there's this assumption in social media that not a lot of people get. The big guys get it, like Facebook and MySpace, and these guys understand. Right now, they're maybe Facebook's in this space where they're really focusing on the virality and the growth of their product or their website versus the monetization aspect of it, which is, getting, extracting value from it.
Right.
And I think that one of the things that we've always been very focused on here is balancing virality and monetization. If you want something wildly viral like Help Yourself, guess what? They weren't trying really hard to monetize it. It may not have been particularly effective. You may not remember who it was, but one thing is for sure. They were pushing virality over monetization. So it's a great example in that regard, even if it's sort of a disaster from a results perspective. And other people would argue that it's not a disaster from a results perspective, but that's not my point.
But you've got an example.
The point is you need to create those, experiences where you're balancing and interjecting a little bit of that, hey, this is brought to you by these guys, and, we've got this special deal for you, or something of value that you can really, strengthen that relationship with the brand.
Right. Well, you've got an example on my computer screen right now. It's the NBA. And this looks like a perfect example because it continues people to be tied back into the website. You're not going to mistake the NBA for the National Football League or anything like that.
Right.
This is very unique, and there's an offer here and a reason for people to keep coming back.
Yeah, and I think this type of format, again, there's a social aspect to it. But let's take the NBA example that we've got kind of mocked up here. You can buy, if I'm the NBA, I can buy a 300 by 250 medium rectangle. I can buy that on Yahoo. Because it's an influencer ad format, I can market a socially crafted offer. In this case, somebody clicks on it. They see a little bit of a light box there, and it explains that they can get a free week's worth of access to NBA broadband when they get a friend to sign up and try it with them. So there's the social aspect to this very specific offer. I go ahead, I click in the light box, I do some sharing, an invitation gets delivered to somebody that I know is a LeBron James fan. That person didn't wake up this morning thinking that I was going to invite them to try, the NBA broadband access for a week for free, but they know I'm a huge fan of the NBA and big LeBron James fan, so I click on that invitation. I then go taken to the NBA website, and instead of just being dropped off in the middle of nowhere, we pull, as a part of the influencer ad, we pull a panel, and we say, hey, your buddy Ben invited you to take advantage of this particular offer because he knows you're a huge LeBron James fan. And so then I can say, okay, great. I'm at the NBA site. I was brought there by my buddy Ben. I know why he did that, because he thinks it's relevant to my life. I click next. The panel goes away. And a little layer will persist there that reminds me I'm on the NBA site. I'm dropped off on top of this trial offer. And the panel then minimizes and reminds me that, again, I'm on this website because Ben has brought me there. I can go through, sign up for my trial, and then after that, because I know that I've gotten value from that, I've signed up, this is a great thing for Ben to bring to my attention, we can then start that sharing process again. So the layer will expand a little bit and say, hey, you heard about this from your buddy Ben. Who do you think would be interested in this offer? You got it from somebody, you knew what the experience was that you're about to give out, you got value from it, you'll think very hard about people that would really like this type of offer. And that's kind of how it works.
Excellent. What other information do you want to share with us today about all this?
People can launch a campaign, sign up, launch a campaign, create a social media campaign in minutes. There's a 30-day trial. People can get in there and see how the system works, see if it's interesting to them, see if it'll work for their brand, play around with it. Lots of reporting, lots of optimization, easy to try. Agencies can use it, brands can use it, direct response people can use it.
How do people get more information about all this?
The easiest way would obviously be to just go to our website at www.popularmedia.com, and it should be front and center there on the home page.
Thank you, Jim. Well, I'm going to give you the contact information one more time for Jim Calhoun, the Chief Executive Officer of Popular Media, where you can get more information about this innovative product. The website is real simple. It's popularmedia.com, and if you'd like more information, that's simple too. Write to info@popularmedia.com. info@popularmedia.com is the email address to use, and the website, you can go online and check it out at popularmedia.com. Thank you, Jim. It's been good talking to you today.